everybody. Welcome to episode 35. Made a late call for episode 35. Decided to go Jersey night. Got
Everybody
the,
take pictures. Last time you ever see me with some Washington gear on.
what was it? 2011.
2011. Homecoming.
14 years ago. And I still managed to get it on.
It's a little tight in the belly area, right? Ain't gonna lie.
The tits and the belly are definitely tight, buddy. Ain't gonna hold you.
Don't know how we put jerseys on with shoulder pads and shit.
No, it's wild.
Then I realized I was 100 pounds less when I wore this jersey the first time.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God. Praise the Lord.
Shout out to Riley Dunbar. Riley Dunbar is not known as Riley Dunbar for tonight. We have to call him champ.
I
There
will
it
not
is.
clap for this. I
Insert-
refuse.
He won
Nobody,
the Super Bowl in his
nobody
bracket.
can make
Insert Shannon Briggs. The champ is here. The champ is here.
trying to fucking send a Dunbar, but they didn't have the GIF on iMessage. What up, champ? What up, champ? How you doing, champ? You gonna eat that, champ?
Yo, remember when he caught him on the boat?
Yeah, when we went in the restaurant with Klitschko and fucking took his food and started eating it, bro.
All right.
Klitschko just
I gotta know, okay? I don't think Gunnar was here for this part, and I don't think the world saw these episodes, but did we not talk about the Eagles roster in very, very high regard in the offseason leading up?
Oh no,
I took
no.
them to win.
Everybody was very high on them.
I took them to win.
Yeah.
But there isn't
And,
a person who that's like saying, Patrick Mahomes is a good quarterback. Like it's not even remotely close to a hot take. Like everybody
I know.
knew that the two best
So-
rosters,
But when
the
it
best
came down,
rosters of the last
yes.
4 years, bro, are the Eagles and the Niners.
and that's what it came.
What
That's
do you know?
literally
Anybody
what it
not
came
named
down
Patrick
to.
Mahomes, it was those.
That's what it came down
What?
to when I did the bracket. I was like, I couldn't stop picking the Eagles. I just couldn't stop picking them to
So
win games. And then it came down to it, and I was thinking about their defense most specifically, and I was like, dude, there's just no way that this, they didn't have the
What an
injuries Detroit
insane
had.
defensive performance too.
That wasn't insane.
Oh
He
my
was of course,
God.
yeah, but
Hey.
Mahomes, man. that's
Shout out
what
to
I was
Cooper
talking
DeJean,
about.
who Ronnie said was a safety. Shout out to Cooper DeJean with the pick six.
I mean, he plays in that kind of
Yeah, he
fucking
plays.
position.
He
plays
plays
a-
in the box.
he plays nickel.
Yeah,
Pick
but
six
he's
was
not
on a
outside
corner route.
playing.
yeah.
That's he's playing in the position where he should be playing. That's
Yeah.
where at best
It's
athlete,
a half safety, half corner.
That's
Lot
like nickel.
cornerback.
pound player shouldn't be playing corner outside corner either way. So I don't know.
This is
Slot cornerback.
hey,
Slot safety.
shout out to
Yeah,
all
but
of
if
us.
he's a slot corner, then that means he's not a starter.
Listen, shout out to
They
all
have
of us in our
CJ
in
James
our
Bradbury,
Johnson
James Bradbury, and Darius Slay
Quinyon
are outside
Mitchell
corner.
over there.
And Quinyon,
Yeah, Quinn. Slay.
or whatever. Bradbury's going.
Somebody said Quinyon Mitchell is the best corner that you can get. A corner that's not on your TV.
Yeah,
Back.
belongs to outside down.
hey,
Yeah.
He's a dog.
one thing I will also
Football's
say
played between the numbers though,
about-
so like,
about us in the Super Bowl,
oh,
not a single one of our locks, not a single one of them hit.
Oh, you ran the tape back.
Yeah.
I specifically remember mine. I had the Bengals and the Lions. The Lions.
No.
No,
I'm
he's
talking
saying on the
about
bet.
the bets
On the bet.
for the
We are
Super
terrible
Bowl
gamblers.
last
We're
week.
terrible
Oh,
gamblers.
we went 0 for fucking 5.
One.
Yeah,
Man.
Samaje Perine was
100.
on the field for 3
My alternate
plays,
bet
and he
was
got
to take
targeted
Eagles +1.
once.
So,
God, Patrick Mahomes looked like he was seeing ghosts. He looked so bad. Like,
Hey.
is that the worst game of his career?
We
Fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's
good.
It was so bad.
It
they vote on the most valuable player, and me being the hater I am, I would like to vote for the least valuable player, Travis Kelce. Go put the fries in the bag. Go put
Things
the
in this
fries in the bag.
Hey, hold on.
Bad.
Was I 2 for 2? MVP and Super Bowl champ? Didn't I tell you guys how both of those were gonna go? Just curious, asking for a friend.
Picking the
I would like to
quarterback
know
of
your-
the winning
I would
team.
like to know your
Picking the
record
quarterback
for
of the
prior
winning
week.
team. That. Ooh.
I would like to see your prior record on display.
Yeah,
You need a
Dunbar's
full
like
count.
Dunbar.
You have some out.
When we were doing bet of the week, your boy was hot. Bet of the week, I was 6 for 6.
Bro, there was multiple times that I tailed the SPM bets, and somebody, I'm not going to name them, I'm not going to throw names out. I would never do that. But somebody missed 3 weeks in a row. Only one to miss. I wish I still had the bet
Yeah, we all
history.
have guesses, but
Well, no, I mean, I would never direct that at any member in here. You guys are all
How was
equally
the-
family to me, you know what I'm saying?
Was it
exactly.
Kareem Hunt to score? Is that what that was?
Hey, well, I'll tell you, the over was looking spicy until Patrick Mahomes decided
It's
to
on
throw
me.
the
I
football
should have
deep.
just done DeAndre Hopkins over 1.5 catches. That's so easy.
I did say
So
the
dumb.
Eagles +1 though, so that was like I've said
Did
3-1
DeAndre-
touchdown, but I was like, I said I would
Yeah.
also take the Eagles +1 though, if you were gonna go with one of those two.
Yeah.
I still have the best reasoning that is 100% bulletproof.
Yeah.
Just
No,
can't bet
no,
against
I-
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. And see, I think this brings up a
Money
great
line
point.
was the
But
obvious.
I want to. There's something I do want to talk about, and y'all let me know when I can
Listen.
do that with Mahomes.
This,
Not long.
yeah. I want to talk. Let's talk about Mahomes for a second then.
All right.
I
He's
posed a
not good at
question.
football.
I posed a question.
Average football.
Next topic.
yeah.
Stinks.
The reaction of
topic.
everybody really tells you how fucking good that bitch ass dude is.
Bro.
Bro,
That was the.
he
He's
decided
I saw
that
somebody.
I don't understand this. Help me out. Please help me out. Tom Brady lost Super Bowls. How is it? Oh,
Not
he's
by-
nowhere.
Not by a combined 60 points.
Wait, what?
Patrick Mahomes, the last two Super Bowl losses against the Bucks, and then now the Eagles.
Yeah, both of them though.
Both of those
His
were
own-
Are we gonna-
atrocious games.
Are we
Okay,
gonna
there's
forget that he
multiple
won
quarterbacks.
two
Hold on.
in between
Hold on,
there?
hold on.
Hold on, we're gonna forget
Wait.
that he won 2 between there, right? That doesn't matter.
Not
No,
only
I'm
they
not
have three-
forgetting that.
Three, they
Okay.
have 3 rings, but
No,
Yeah.
here's the
No,
other.
but
He's
2
got 3,
between
I
though.
think.
I'm not
Yeah,
forgetting.
The
between
losses,
those two, but
that's
the
all
other
I'm
thing
saying.
was though is after the Bucks Super Bowl, one of the number one things that people were talking about though was how Mahomes was great. Like we didn't leave that game saying Mahomes was ass. People left that game talking about that fucking pass he threw fucking vertical with the ground that his receiver dropped and stuff like that. So
Definitely.
it is true.
Brady came back 28-3.
But I think-
it's out of the
Brady-
discussion.
This
Listen,
brings
that's
this
why, in
brings
my
me
opinion-
back to what I was saying, like with the whole team, like not just Travis Kelce, like everybody on that Chiefs offense, other than 15, was atrocious.
Oh, that the hype.
Bro.
listen,
Well, Xavier Worthy
the
was nice.
hype- The hype smacked him in the mouth.
The
Bro.
O-line.
3 years of Super Bowl hype
Dude.
and a 3-peat smacked him.
Did
in
you
the
guys
fucking
hold on?
mouth.
Did anybody see what CJ Gardner Johnson said after they lost the last time in 2018?
Yes, yeah.
He said
Respectfully,
he
Very
said,
telling.
I want
Crazy.
to see
21,
them. I
21.
want. Oh, what? Sorry, my
or
bad.
22, whatever. It was their last
said,
loss. They won
I
an East
wanna
Well,
Coast.
what did he
see-
say?
He said, I want to see that team play against our D line on real grass.
I'll say
They
this,
did that.
that's a completely different D line.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a completely
Yeah.
different D line.
Not
Okay.
even. Not even.
But
one
does
play.
it matter?
They're against
But
a pretty different O-line.
I'm
He was
really
talking about
asking if the
Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham.
The only
He's-
one that,
isn't
yeah,
he
the
still
only
there?
one that's there is Brandon Graham.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like, that's the
one.
only one.
Right.
And he's about to retire.
What I'm getting
Uh,
at.
I think I jumped
No,
Sweat.
Jordan Davis was there.
Yeah, playing 3 snaps a game.
Yeah, I think he was injured those years.
I think it was.
Was he there?
He
might
would
not
have.
need to be there.
I
Jordan
so.
Davis was there 1 year before Jalen Carter, Nakobe Dean, and Nolan Smith got there.
Yeah.
I do know that. I do know they took him in the first round at like 18,
Yeah, he was
20,
there.
something like that.
Jalen Carter's in year 2.
Yeah, no, he's a freak. The
Hey,
thing
do we have a report? Did Jalen Carter get behind the wheel of a vehicle? I
Nope.
do not see anybody. There was no deaths on the team, right? Like
No casualties.
everybody is still there's the 53-man roster still intact, right?
I believe so.
All right, cool. Shout out Jalen Carter. There we
Hey,
go. Good
Josh
Shout
called
out Jalen
that.
Carter for not driving.
Yes.
What, him being a fucking dog?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I almost cried when we fucking drafted Devin Witherspoon at 5.
Yeah.
The year after we have the fucking 29th ranked rush defense, like, oh, but we don't want the riprap of pending charges. Meanwhile, we trade for Marshawn Lynch, fucking pending gun charges in Buffalo. That's fine. Same coach. No, we don't want the riprap.
It's even funnier because he's lagging
God.
a little
Good luck,
That's
Pete.
funnier,
luck, Pete.
actually.
Good luck, Pete.
bit.
Good luck in Vegas, Pete. Truly. Good luck in Vegas, Pete. Boy, they're gonna draft bad.
My thing with Mahomes though is just I think I realized last night how his game will fall off a cliff when he loses his like some of that mobility. Now, can you hang on to a lot of that mobility now more than ever? And does he rely on it as like straight speed? No, it's like,
Bro.
but it's not the same. Like if you look at how Burrow evades, 2 hands on the ball, quick little movements, a little shoulder tuck this way, step up in the
Steps up in
pocket,
the pocket.
fake guy this way, just step that way real quick. Like, bro, that is sustainable for years and years and years. But Mahomes, bro, and Brady kept talking about it. His feet were all over the place, bro. He did not trust his line at all. And
He kept trying to be
Bro.
Russell Wilson, bro, with that,
He
with
got
that spin out opposite direction shit going back.
exactly, bro knows
And he got
92 sacks in a year for Burrow, and he
Yeah.
when the year he went to Super Bowl, if you include the playoffs and everything, that's
And
incredible.
he was sacked 6 times in that game. They lost by 6 points.
I'm
Bro.
not
I'm
saying,
just saying.
I'm
I
not
will
saying-
say this.
Patrick
if
Mahomes
they-
was sacked
They
5
give
times in the
me
first
time.
half. 5 times in the first half, Patrick Mahomes was sacked.
Yeah, 5 times.
He was sacked 6
On
times.
0
He was
blitzes,
sacked 6
not
times the whole game.
one
Second
blitz.
half, though, but there was
That's
5.
0
Eagles are
blitzes
the
in the game. There
only
was one
team.
that got negated by a fucking penalty.
All right, either way, Joe Burrow has
Holy
the record.
shit.
It's like 7. Joe Burrow has the record for
No,
most sacks in the Super Bowl.
I'm not.
Let me just say this. My thing
Not
wasn't to
disputing
say
that.
that
I ain't
That-
talking
I'm just
about
saying,
Joe Burrow,
it can
man.
be done though. You don't
So-
have to get blown out by 30 and get sacked 7 times. You can keep the game close. It's just a
Well,
matter
it
of
was
how you
a
play.
bad. Everybody has bad games. That happen. For him to happen on that stage,
I'm not saying it's Mahomes.
And
But-
Joe Mixon ran the ball pretty solid in that Super
Nah, but
Bowl.
That's
though.
what I'm saying though. Is you got to have other
Oh,
parts
okay.
of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't sign.
that
you
was
can't sign
that was
Kareem
what
Hunt
happened.
and be like,
The Chiefs ran
Okay.
the ball 4 times. They called 4 run plays
Yeah.
in the
no,
Exactly.
100%.
They did not
100%.
even go in there saying, "Hey,
they lost
Maybe we
Isaiah
should run the
Pacheco and then
ball.
signed Kareem Hunt and thought that was going to do something against an elite defensive line. It's not.
No.
You got to have a guy back there.
Not even a
Well,
guy.
not a guy.
3 yards.
You got to have a guy on front of him. It ain't
Not
about
like-
the guy back there. It's about those guys in front.
23 yards and
100%.
1 first
The
down.
Chiefs, we're not going to
First
sit
down.
here and act like the Chiefs don't spend money on their offensive line. Joe Thuney.
No,
what's
I
his
didn't
name?
say they
the
didn't
tackle-
spend money. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Trace
whoa!
Smith.
Time out, time out, time out. I
Trace
didn't say
Smith.
they didn't spend money. I said they were bad. That O line was bad.
The Chiefs O line is not bad. They're
They
not
got
bottom.
Creed Humphrey,
They're not bottom 10 in the
Joe-
league. What are you talking about?
That's why they lost the
Joe
game.
Thuney-
Are you kidding
Joe
me?
Tooney is a left guard that
And left
played
tackle.
left
Right,
tackle."
because of injuries,
Yes.
but when
Fine.
they're
He's a dog. Though. He's a dog.
I'm not
He's a-
saying he's not.
That's
But
a collective
Humphrey,
unit.
Smith are two of the
Fellas,
best.
there is a major difference in playing guard and playing tackle. There's a major
if I
difference
know
in
anything
pass
about
pro
guard play, I know
from
something about
guard to
guard.
tackle, especially on the left side.
I've seen the
Major
worst
difference.
offensive line ever go to a Super Bowl, so
Okay.
it's literally in the PFF.
The thing
stats.
is, though, is that
Every one of them went
he,
last.
he played really solid at left tackle, and he played left tackle in college, and he played left tackle very solid, like the
Jawan
last
Taylor, they
4
spent money on
weeks of the season. So to say that the Chiefs O line is bad is just not true.
That's crazy.
Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith gave up 0 sacks this
You're
year.
not- I don't think
Don't
you guys
worry.
are listening.
Saying they're bad is
The
crazy.
way they
The
played
Eagles
in that
D-line is
fucking
just a
game.
thing.
Did you guys just not watch that?
So the Eagles, we're just gonna discredit the Eagles defensive line.
No!
Bro, but
That's
Well,
not what
it's
I'm doing.
it's
I
not
didn't say
because they're
anything
bad.
about the Eagles.
defensive line just played a better
bro,
game.
there was
Like,
a lot of other things.
that doesn't mean the Chiefs. the Chiefs' offense, their offensive line can't be bad, and they go 14-1 or whatever the fuck they went.
It was a shitty.
They lost
game.
one game all year.
15.
You can't have a shitty O-line like that.
Who didn't come? Who came to play on the Chiefs?
Like,
Let me know.
Not the O-line.
Oh, just not the O-line. Everybody else came to play.
I didn't say that. I said you asked who didn't. Not who did. I said who didn't.
Yes, I did. That's what I just said. I said who came to play.
Oh.
You said the O-line didn't.
Yep. Okay.
Not fucking DeAndre Hopkins. Wide
DeAndre Hopkins
open.
did
Like,
it.
that was the most
I'm Kareem Hunt,
uncharacteristic
dude.
shit I ever seen.
I bet Trent McDuffie and
Wide open.
I'm pretty sure Chris Jones's neck was fucked up apparently 5 minutes into the game, so he was
Yeah.
the D tackle. I'm
Yeah,
sure
because
Chris
they
Jones did
kept
the
him on the
best
like.
pass.
Why are you even have starters on the field when they're doing
tush
the fucking
push.
tush push? Like, you're gonna do anything. Like, you're not gonna be the ones to stop it. Like, and then he got hurt on that play. Even have him fucking field, dude. He's not gonna do it. The play's
Chiefs
done.
are
They're going to score.
I think it was inevitable too. I think that one
I
loss
just don't like labeling the
wasn't.
whole unit bad after one game.
Bro,
Like, I know it's the
similar-
Super Bowl, but they
I'm
played a
no.
fantastic
I'm
season.
not saying
And
that
I
they were
hate
bad all
vouching for the
year.
Chiefs.
I'm talking about
I hate
this
vouching.
game. I'm talking about the Super Bowl. Just that
Oh,
game.
yeah.
That's it. I'm not talking about the rest of the year. I'm talking about the Super Bowl.
Sure, yeah.
That's it.
No,
Well,
no,
that's-
no.
I'm not.
no
I'm not talking about the
Crazy
regular
there.
season. I'm not talking about the game they beat
I mean,
the
you know
Buffalo Bills. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about the Super Bowl.
Drew Tranquil quietly had a decent game. You wouldn't know it, but Drew Tranquil came to play, I think.
Drew
That's the only
Tranquil
one
is
that
the
comes
reason
to mind.
Saquon Barkley had 86 total yards.
Yeah, instead of
He's the
200.
only
That's
one.
what I mean.
He was
He's
the only one that would tackle Saquon Barkley.
By the way, how about that interception by Zach Bond? In
Yeah.
the pivotal
Oh.
moment, and when that was right when the game was still in, bro, that was an ass.
Oh, and then on, like, the fucking
that was
8-yard
actually
line
that
to
was
steal
after
it.
Cooper DeJean's pick six. I'm not gonna
Later.
lie.
Big
Yeah.
stick.
Jalen Hurts threw that interception. I stood up in the living room. I said, "Chiefs, we can make something happen right here. We can make something happen right here." I was a full out Chiefs fan. I'm in the living room. All of that shit. Cooper
Fuck
DeJean.
that. Fuck Chiefs.
Jackie Robinson 2.0 goes out there and makes the play on his birthday. Small town America, right
It
there.
was Cooper DeJean's fucking birthday, too, and Saquon.
22nd.
Happy birthday, fucking Cooper DeJean and Saquon.
22, bro. He's a child. That's crazy.
He is a child. He's a child.
That's crazy. 22.
Good job.
Pick six. Super Bowl.
I,
All right, Jalen Hurts or who?
Yeah.
You guys
Let's go.
ready for this game?
Yep.
Yes. This is going to be
It's a li-
easy.
It's a little game of where we like to see where everybody stands with the Super Bowl winning quarterback. MVP of the Super Bowl as well.
Super Bowl
All right.
MVP.
You guys ready?
Born ready.
I know I already
Yeah.
asked that, but I'm asking again. Lamar Jackson,
Next.
Lamar Jackson.
Josh Allen,
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Say it. No, I'm just playing. Jaden Daniels.
Bro, this dude
Jalen
just
Hurts.
came. Hold on, time out. This dude
Jalen
just
Hurts.
came into the Super Bowl review and hammered how the Bengals were the worst at whatever. Go ahead. Who's the next guy?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts over
Hurts,
Jaden
Jaden
Daniels. Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
What is it right this moment? Like right this second?
Or a week ago.
I'm not gonna put a rookie over a guy that's dominated 2 Super Bowls. I can't.
Right, no doubt.
Okay.
I can't.
That's what I'm
Jalen
saying.
Hurts.
Right
Like
now.
that. That's it.
Right now.
That's my thought on it. That's why.
If it's right now, this second, yeah, Jalen Hurts.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Obviously, Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
So that's 5.
Patrick Mahomes.
There's an argument. There's an argument that you can make. There's an argument that you can make. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. But there is an argument.
Similar to the same argument you could make for TJ Watt to win Defensive Player of the Year this past year. No? No?
Yeah, I've always thought that Bill Russell was better than Michael Jordan. Is that the argument?
There's an argument.
No, that's really not what it is.
Nah.
1-on-1, he's beating them twice.
Bill Russell was so good. Hang on a second. Bill Russell was so good.
1-on-1, they're
You ever look
1-on-1.
at his actual stats?
Look at
All right.
the
was
gameplay
so
though.
good.
Look at the
So,
gameplay.
Mahomes is
Like,
better than
that's what I'm
Jalen
saying.
Hurts. We're not bouncing Mahomes
Nah.
out of the top 5.
Nah, I'm not.
I'm not, like I said, there
No,
is an
no,
argument,
no.
but I'm not gonna make it. Like
No.
Hurts is
All right.
right there, top 5. If you
Avery
don't
says
put
there's
him
an
in top
argument.
5,
It's
like,
not an argument that's going to be made. All
That's
right?
fine.
So he's out of the top 5.
yes,
No.
he's at
Justin
6
Herbert?
though.
Nah.
Justin
No.
Herbert?
Hold
I
on.
wanted to hear Josh on this one.
No.
Hold on a second.
Jalen Hurts.
Time out.
Oh, I speak
Let me
of
rewind
standards.
for 1 second. Who picked Hurts or Daniels over Hurts? So wouldn't I have left him in the top 5? Because that was before Mahomes.
What are you talking about?
I'm just
Josh
trying to
Allen,
keep. I'm just trying to keep
Lamar,
up. That's it.
Joe,
Yep.
Patrick Mahomes. Okay.
And then
Justin Herbert or Scott? One
Jalen
more.
Hurts.
Justin Herbert or
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
I'll take Hurts.
Jalen
Hurts? Hurts over Herbert.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Stafford.
Hurts.
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Okay. CJ Stroud.
Hurts.
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
No, for real.
I mean,
Who was
Jalen
it?
Hurts had 18 touchdowns
I'll
and
see.
5 interceptions this year.
I'm-
It
What
sounds
the
like a
fuck
three-
are
it
we
sounds like a
talking
three-
about?
It sounds like a 3-to-1 interception
Bro,
to
we're talking about
touchdown
top
ratio.
And we're
five.
talking about,
We're ranking
bro.
them based
I
off-
understand your argument,
hold
but let's not
The
forget
most
about the other
recency
half of the
bias
offense.
I've ever
No,
seen,
bro.
guys.
Time out. They had a
Recency
fire
bias,
run game. They had a crazy run game that made up for all of that. He
Okay,
didn't
but we're
have
talking
to
about-
throw the ball
Well,
like that.
Dunbar,
That's
I'm
all I'm
talking about
saying.
top 5 quarterback. I'm not talking about the offense.
I
I'm
know,
talking about
and what
any
I'm saying
player
is to rate
other
that
than the
his
quarterback.
his
If you're a GM,
touchdown
are you
to
taking Jalen Hurts or
Yes.
Justin Herbert, bro?
Jalen Hurts.
Or whatever, whoever. CJ
Jalen
Stroud
Hurts.
or Justin or Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Again, yes.
That's crazy. I would have taken Stroud. Dak Prescott.
Jalen Hurts. That's not even fucking
Jalen
close.
Hurts all day. Okay. Jordan Love.
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
We can stop. Like that's it. They're
Yeah.
like
Jared Goff.
Yeah.
No.
We're reaching now.
Jalen
No,
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Caleb Williams.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
My
Bryce
head
Young.
hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
It's just so crazy because, in my honest opinion,
Baker.
there's no way you can make an argument that Jalen Hurts is better than Matthew Stafford. It's just not even possible.
He
There's not
beat
a
him.
realm of existence. This just doesn't exist. If you put Matthew Stafford in that offense with that run game, the
Yeah.
things that would happen would be incredible with
I'm
those
not-
receivers. You just don't understand. But I guess he's better. I mean,
I'm telling
Does
you.
does
if I'm a
does
GM,
Matthew Stafford not have Cooper Kupp and
Herbert
Puka
passed for
Nacua?
5
Does he
days.
not have Tyler Higbee? Does he not have Kyron Williams?
Bro,
Who's-
he had a better statistical
With Sean
season.
McVay. With Sean
You're
McVay.
arguing it like he didn't have
What?
a better season.
18-5 is
He
pretty
had a
garbage.
better season, bro.
But
But
Three
due to the
to
run game, I
1.
understand.
3-1.
Lamar Jackson had Derrick
Real-
Henry and still put up fucking 40 touchdowns. I don't understand what the argument is about a good running back. Oh, you got a running back. And
That's true. Jalen Hurts shit the bed
Justin
quite a few
Herbert
games.
passed for 5K. You genuinely want me to believe that
How many
Justin Herbert had the
interceptions
same
was
fucking
it?
team, the same
5?
team as the Eagles. Justin Herbert, who passed for 5K with that group,
With Quentin Johnson as
with
the wide
that
receiver.
fucking group, you're honestly genuinely want to make like for real. Because the more I think about this, the crazier that is.
yeah.
I don't know. I just can't see around that that's possible when you're genuinely arguing a position on position basis, not like you know what I'm saying?
Not
Like,
his
I don't know, I
success,
feel
not
like-
the team's success.
So,
guy
so
to guy.
for what it's worth,
I'm with
and
you.
this is for what it's worth, and this is just me. This might just be me at least. I don't think Jalen Hurts is done progressing or developing because Lincoln Riley
Didn't
just spots dogs exclusively, and they come in raw and they only get fucked. I think Jalen Hurts is going to continue. To
how
get
many
better.
different offensive
Yeah, but
coordinators
why
has
I
he
can't
had?
take him out of the top 5.
How many
I
different
got
OCs has he
Jalen
had?
as number 7. I got
Has
Jalen
had
as number 7.
8
Nine-
offensive
nine OCs.
coordinators in
How
10
old is
years.
Justin Herbert and how old is Jalen Hurts?
How many
Same
off?
age, I think.
So why would it be only reasonable to say that Jalen Hurts is going to get better, but that Justin Herbert isn't?
I didn't.
When he's had the worst coaching, the worst coaching.
Justin
the
Herbert. I'm a Justin Herbert guy, but dog. Justin Herbert had Mario fucking Cristobal. James had Lincoln Riley. That's it.
I don't know.
He's
anybody
only
else.
ever developed.
What I-
Lincoln, wait, you're saying Lincoln Riley isn't good and that
No,
Mario
he's saying
Cristobal
Lincoln
is-
Riley is the quarterback guru, and if he picks you to run his offense, that's because you're fucking great.
Well,
That's
he
what
literally
he's saying.
lost his job at Alabama to Tua. So is Tua better than him? If we're gonna use the same exact argument,
No, he left Alabama.
He got benched in the
come
Super
on,
or in
man.
the
He literally
playoff
got
or
benched in
whatever.
the playoff game. And
What
Tua
I'm-
brought them
Yeah,
back
I don't think that was a
You
good
remember?
decision.
You remember when he came
He
in
had
the
one
SEC
interception
title
that year
game,
going
right?
into that
You
game,
remember?
Bro,
and they were ahead.
You remember when he
because
came in the
Saquon
SEC title
Barkley
game and won
wasn't
that
running
though,
the
right?
football.
No, we're not
He
gonna. We're gonna
literally
forget that.
nowhere.
We're gonna forget that he came in and replaced Tua in the SEC title game and won it, right?
I really wish I would have
Okay.
asked this question at the beginning of the season because I feel like we'd have had different answers.
Exactly, bro. If the
Yeah.
answer wouldn't even this dude wouldn't even be
No,
top
I've been
10.
I've been a hurt
If
stan
he
the whole
literally
time.
lost in the divisional round, y'all wouldn't even have had him top 8.
Not
But
even.
because the people were wondering in the Super Bowl, they're saying if he could just pass for 200 fucking yards,
They could
then they
easily
would
win.
win the game.
Yeah.
Like,
And he did.
it is honestly hilarious. Kenny Pickett played one fucking game for them
Jalen
and
Hurts-
had like 250 yards
Let me
and 3
say.
touchdowns.
Let me say one thing. I think Jalen Hurts has arguably had the best offensive line of any quarterback in the last 5 years since he's came into the league.
It's like it doesn't
Since he's
matter
came into the league, they've had the greatest offensive
Lumbar,
line.
you sit there and argue with me that Kenny Pickett would have been a good player for the Steelers if he had surrounding pieces. Russell Wilson would be better.
That
At least he's
wasn't-
the surrounding pieces.
Nah,
But you
I
don't
said
use that same
offensive
argument
coordinator. Whoa,
when
whoa, 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 whoa,
taking
whoa,
the
whoa, whoa, whoa,
quarterback
whoa, whoa, whoa,
obviously
whoa, whoa,
doesn't
whoa,
have
whoa.
the
Back up,
statistics
back up,
when
back up, back
compared
up.
to other quarterbacks
Back up,
who have
back
way
up.
worse teams.
Back up. I specifically said offensive coordinator. I specifically said if Kenny Pickett had somebody other than Matt Canada,
Okay, who's had worse coaching than the Chargers over the last over Justin's tenure?
The Browns.
the
No, I'm
Steelers, Matt
No,
Canada,
Never mind.
Matt Canada, Matt Canada's offensive
The Raiders.
coordination in the Steelers. Period.
No, the Steelers are a way better run organization. They have enough, bro. Not even close. If you want to genuinely argue
The
that
Raiders.
the Steelers were in a worse organizational position for their quarterback than the fucking Chargers with Anthony Lynn, they punctured their quarterback's fucking lung. What
That's
are you
true.
talking about? They punctured his lung and he couldn't even fucking play, bro.
So
Avery, you don't look very interested, brother.
that makes what? I don't
I'm
understand.
trying to figure out what we're arguing.
Yeah.
Is Jalen
Like,
Hurts a top 5 quarterback? I don't
we
have him in
clearly
I got him
just
at 5.
stated that
I
he
got him
was.
at 5.
I don't have him top 5.
I got him
have him at
5. Yes.
Okay.
I got him at 7.
It doesn't seem like we're too far off.
That's not crazy.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
not
him at
crazy.
15,
But it's a
halfway
different-
through the
top
league.
five's the upper echelon. That's a different set of guys up there. I don't think he's part of that.
Yeah,
Bro,
he
he's
got a
still
ring.
one of those
He got
quarterbacks that
Super
performs
Bowl
Yeah.
MVP.
I
You named a whole bunch of non-Super Bowl MVPs.
mean, if we're going by hardware, he's number 2.
Well, nobody said we're going by hardware.
But that's my
Brock
point.
Brock Purdy was a fucking win away from hardware twice.
Closest
Or
only
once.
counts in horseshoes
Yeah,
and
once.
hand grenades.
All I'm
what Purdy
saying-
have like 6-7 wins this
All
year.
I'm saying is Jalen Hurts.
All right.
There's always a question during the season: is AJ Brown going to get more targets? Can Jalen Hurts hit these passes?
Let me ask you something. Who's a better passer of the football, Brock Purdy or Jalen Hurts? Pure passer of the football. The
Jalen
fact you
Hurts.
have to think
haven't-
about it tells you everything.
What?
You're thinking
How
about
did I
it.
think? I said Jalen Hurts.
How is Jared Goff? Imagine Jared Goff with the Eagles. For real, for real. You really think that he wouldn't have better numbers than Jalen Hurts? Now,
No,
I'm
I've
not
seen
saying
Goff
he's a
throw
better
5
fit
picks in a
because
game.
Jalen Hurts brings something in the run game.
I watched Sean
specific-
McVay
very,
literally
very
say
specific-
Jared Goff can't win me a Super Bowl. Trade him.
Jared
The
Goff
first
went to
year
Super
he
Bowl with two
didn't
different
have
teams
Jared
with
Goff.
two different-
He won a
with two different-
Super Bowl.
I
Two different
never
teams. Do you think
seen.
Hurts is going to a Super Bowl on another team?
I never seen Jalen Hurts throw 5 picks in. Ever. Not college.
I've seen him fumble the ball multiple times in a game.
Bro, though they
Yeah,
play
I've
a
never seen him
safer
throw 5.
brand.
He has who's a better passer. Yes,
Yes,
who's a better passer.
That
Yes,
that
who's a
team
better
is nowhere
passer.
near. It's just a different brand of
The
football.
same
They're
argument that you're
gung-ho
making that
against,
Brock Purdy was a game manager. That's
Who's a
literally
better
the
pure
same
passer,
argument.
Justin Herbert
That's
or
your-
Jalen Hurts?
you're just that's literally the. Remember last year when
Justin
I was
Herbert.
saying that Brock Purdy
Who's
was a
taking a better
solid,
pass
good
on the ball?
quarterback, and everybody looked at me and said, "Oh no, he's a game manager." It's literally the argument you're making right now. You're
No, I was
making the
on your
argument
side.
that
I
he's
said
a
that
game
Brock Purdy
manager.
was a good quarterback. So is Jalen Hurts. They're not great. They're not great quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You're
There's all
literally
right.
talking
Hold on.
about-
Hold on. Hold on.
Top
Yeah.
5 is greatness.
There's see, I'm not buying that. I'm
Top
saying
5 is great. It's
time out.
all those quarterbacks are
It
great.
just depends.
Those are
Time
all,
out, time-
all those 5 right now are franchise quarterbacks.
Well,
Yeah,
Hurts,
and
I
there
think, is a
might
franchise
be-
Yeah.
quarterback.
there might be 5 more total in the league.
So there's 10 great, like top of the line quarterbacks in
There's
the league.
10
right now.
franchise quarterbacks. Yes.
There's
Franchise
Argument
guys,
that
I
you're
don't think
making.
There's
great.
3.
Franchise quarterbacks.
There's 3.
Yes,
there's 3
10.
great ones. Right now, Lamar,
There's 3 great ones.
Mahomes, Lamar, Mahomes,
Yeah, I would say
Burrow.
Four.
I put 4.
Who's the fourth?
Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar, and Allen.
Sure.
Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers were the same fucking player this year.
Okay.
I'm not doing it. I'm not.
I said 3,
I'm not.
4, whatever.
3.
Oh, my.
I said all right. So there's 3 of them.
He won the
Obviously
MVP.
won the
No,
Aaron-
no, no,
I'm
no.
not
break it
saying-
down. He
I'm
won
not
the
saying
MVP
he's one
because
of
he
those
hasn't
3.
won any fucking thing else. It's
Yeah.
a fucking
Well,
pity
yeah, but-
award, bro.
Agreed.
He's still
Agreed.
a great player, bro. He has the most touchdowns of any quarterback in the first 7 years. I mean, that's a pretty big accomplishment.
What I'm
Two
getting
claps for Josh Allen.
So,
at though,
like Avery, your echelon, like you can only win the Super Bowl. That's how anybody proves anything to you. If you win the Super Bowl, that is like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's the highest achievement you can
No,
get.
because he
but-
put
no,
Burrow
because
above
we
it.
put Burrow above
He
him, we
put
put
Burrow
Lamar
above
above him, we put Allen above him.
Allen.
No,
Yeah,
Mahomes-
I literally
One
said he was
quarterback
number
above him that
5.
Those are
has
3
has
guys
everywhere.
who ain't won nothing ever.
I just don't even think he's in the top 5, bro.
You have him
Sorry.
at 7.
I mean,
It's
but
not
you
like
have
you
him at
have him
7.
at
It's not like
32.
you have him like. fucking-
Like I said, though, top 5
Six.
is just different. It's a different set of guys up there.
There is a
Yeah,
big drop-off.
I think
There's
he's
a
earned
big-
that
huge
at this
drop-off.
point.
There's a big drop off from those 4 to the next group for sure.
From
Either
those
way you
4
wanna
to
cut
the
it.
next 8, it's a big drop off for sure. And then
Huge.
after, but time out. After the next 8,
Yeah.
after the next 8,
Okay.
those
Let
guys
me
don't
ask you
have
this,
jobs every day.
Can
That's
I,
all I'm getting
can
at.
okay, but could I explain a great quarterback in a single sentence if I said, when you have to put the game on your shoulders and they know you have to pass the ball, that you can do it? Would that not be a great description of a great quarterback?
If
I have a
that's
question,
the case,
though.
then you can't put Patrick Mahomes in there because did you see Saturday,
Hey,
Sunday?
listen,
Hey,
listen. What I'm getting at though,
He's won multiple last second games.
where I'm at
Yeah.
though,
You
where I'm
can't
at
put-
though
you
is
can't put
they stuffed the
it
run,
on Mahomes'
bro.
shoulders.
They were TFLs. There was a lot of TFLs on Saquon. They had some guys in the
Saquon
box.
Barkley had 40 rushing yards. Jalen Hurts had
Bro, they had a
240
fucking
passing
pick
and
six.
80 rushing.
Yeah, they had 6 sacks in the first half and a pick 6.
But bro,
I-
you don't think a top 10 quarterback is capable of that? I said he's top 10, like top 12 ish.
I said
Like
I said
somewhere around
5.
those-
He said 7. Have a conversation with the
Yeah,
guy that
but-
has him at
Yeah.
7. I mean, y'all got quite the discrepancy at this point.
How
Ronnie's
would we
saying
afford
12.
discrepancy If
Yeah,
you
he
have him
said
ranked
12.
higher than me, how would that make any sense?
But I'm just saying, y'all.
You know how math works?
Not really. I don't know how to spell either. And guess what? The best part about all that is I still picked the Super Bowl winner.
This fucking chooch. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah,
Confirmed.
brother.
Jalen Hurts out of the top 5.
Stone cold can
No, I guess
bust right
technically
there.
it'd be 3-2. So y'all, all right, y'all think he's top 5? I'd definitely love to revisit this.
Yeah.
Guys, there's no more recency bias after beating
Yeah,
a
have him-
team
he's
that's about, hold on,
fine.
a team that's about to three-peat, and you just beat them. Like, everybody's on a high. That's a different level, bro. That you're not really looking at the season from a perspective that I
I
think
mean,
is.
he
you know.
technically they're a play away
We
from beating them
remember what
2
he did in
years
the Super
ago.
Bowl years
Is
ago?
there an argument that Baker Mayfield's better than him? I think there could be an argument. If you can make an
Just
argument.
as mobile. They're about just as
No.
mobile.
But that's another Lincoln Riley guy.
But they're about just
But
as
no,
mobile.
he's not better than him.
Say it again,
I-
Josh. Say it
No,
again.
no.
Baker Mayfield.
Hey,
That's
Juice
the quality,
Man.
dude.
I
He
just
wouldn't be on
Hey.
YouTube.
I mean,
If you're talking about passing, Jalen Hurts is probably might not even be in the top 15.
yeah.
Juice, who do you think's better, Jalen Hurts or C.J. Stroud? The answer is Jalen Hurts juice, and you were close.
The answer is CJ Stroud.
You were
Nah,
close.
I can't wait to.
I
revisit
kind of
those.
listen. CJ Stroud had a sophomore slump. Agreed.
He
Nah,
played good down the
nah.
stretch though.
Michael Rubin got into that boy. That's what it was.
All right.
So I mean, maybe
Go ahead, Gunner. You can laugh. It's okay.
I could hear CJ Stroud maybe, but
Nah. CJ Stroud had a top 3
No.
wide receiver trio.
But bro, if
Did we
Jared
forget
Goff
about
was in
that?
the Super Bowl, people would have been like,
He had a really great season statistically. Jared Goff
Joe-
had a top 5 quarterback season.
is it just because he's not athletic, he can't run the football? So we're like, well, he has.
No,
He's got a great
no.
It's because he literally got traded from the Rams the next year with a different quarterback, the same fucking team, just
Brother.
the different quarterback. They
He
won the
plays
Super Bowl.
Bro, if you
I've gone
literally-
top 10. It's not like it's a
if
fucking
you
crazy
thought-
difference, but Jalen Hurts is better than Jared Goff.
Like,
No
and back to Josh's point, Josh, say
Because
it one more time.
You're saying
Say
put
it
Jared
one
Goff
more
in Philly and
time.
look what happens. Put Jalen Hurts in Detroit and see what happens. You act like Detroit doesn't have maybe the best O line.
No.
Yeah,
And now you have a
but-
fucking
Nah,
running
it's-
quarterback.
No,
It's pretty-
no, we're
it's
not
pretty-
going for the slander.
it's-
The Eagles'
it's-
O-line is the
it's
best O-line in the league.
But dude,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think it's that. I don't think it was just that. I think it was Saquon Barkley, their specific run scheme, and the
A.J. Brown-
defense with
A.J.
Vic
Brown performed-
Fangio.
Devontae Smith.
would you
and
rather-
A.J.
Okay, well,
Brown
then how
one-on-one
then
'cause
how
no
did then
one
how
was
did they make it? How
Name
did
us
they
a
make it
million
to the
A.J.
Super
Brown.
Bowl 2 years ago with
Would you
fucking
rather Amon
no
Ra or
Saquon
Devontae
Barkley
Smith?
and no Vic Fangio? Just luck.
It
They
was
just fluked their way there?
34 to nothing.
Yeah.
Not 34 to 7 or 14.
Yeah, no,
it was-
Josh, it was all luck 2 years ago.
No, but
Not the quarterback that
it's
threw
not-
for
Jalen Hurts got
380
nothing
and ran for
hang on a
another
second, Jalen
110,
Hurts
right?
got nothing to do with their success, right? That's why
Yeah,
they made it to the Super
they
Bowl
have
and he
so
was
many
literally the best
stars.
player in the
It's
Super Bowl 2
interesting.
years ago
Exactly.
with no Vic
They have
Fangio,
so
with no
many
Saquon
stars,
Barkley.
bro. Dude,
They
take
just
that
fluked their
team
way
away
in.
from him.
He just said it was Saquon Barkley and Vic Fangio.
Dude, you saw last year what happened
Yeah,
when they
yeah,
didn't
they
have
didn't have
Barkley and Vic Fangio. You literally saw it. Everybody was like, "Damn, does Jalen Hurts
They-
suck? Is this worth
And
it?"
I
then
saw
even-
2 years before. I saw 2 years before when they made it to the
Oh my
fucking
god! I
Super
would love
Bowl.
to just. Can somebody open their phone and tell me Jalen Hurts stats every year?
This is gonna die.
I would literally love to know.
That shit's gonna die.
No. But somebody needs to check,
I got
and you'll
you.
be very underwhelmed
I got you.
to know that this is what a top 5 quarterback. Fucking Doug Fouts was throwing for 4K in 1978.
And the
Do you know who
Bears
Doug
still
Fouts
don't
was
have
throwing?
one.
And his name was Dan Fouts, so that's
sorry,
one.
Dan Fouts. Sorry.
Do you know who he was throwing to?
Oregon Ducks.
Fucking
Do you know
What's his
that Dan Fouts coach
Winslow.
Don Coryell actually invented the spread offense, and it was
Let's see.
innovative for its time?
He's pat.
Okay.
He went for.
So one, he's never thrown for
Okay.
4,000, and this year specifically, he
No.
didn't even throw for 3,000 yards. He did
But
not
what
throw
else does he do?
for 3,000 yards. He runs. He ran the ball for.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It doesn't even show. Oh wait, here we go. Yeah, below. He ran for 600 yards. So
And how many
Lamar's
touchdowns?
Just compare that to like
And
Lamar.
how many
Lamar
touchdowns?
is better. I said he was
How many
better.
touchdowns?
What are we talking about?
I mean,
I said
like,
Lamar was
dude,
better
yeah,
than
I mean, we
Jalen
put him at
Hurts.
Bro, you
5.
could literally compare that. Okay, you could add those 600
Because we
to
don't
add
have Ronnie,
there.
because we don't agree with Ronnie and that he's not a
He's
top
not
10.
good.
He's
He
a
must
top
be.
10 guy.
He must
That's
be
what
the
it
best.
is.
3,500
I did not
total
say.
yards, though.
I did not. Nobody said Jalen Hurts was the best in the league.
Okay. So take that away
This is
then.
just
Just because I
passive
said,
stats.
just because I had
We
to clown
we
him with
all
Lamar.
put him at 5.
3,500 total yards. Baker Mayfield probably had like 800 yards more than him just throwing alone.
Yeah, not even rushing.
Just think about how ridiculous it is that he had 3,500 total. How many touchdowns did he have rushing? I mean, the tush push.
How many
is-
games was Baker Mayfield playing from behind him?
That's even more of a reason to Jalen Hurts.
Well, no,
If
because
he's
you're
always
talking
ahead.
about his stats. His stats would be inflated if he has to come from behind all the time. You're discrediting him because he
Okay,
plays on
so
a good
then
team.
Joe Burrow stats. Then we should argue that for every single player.
I
who
said
wins
Joe
any
Burrow was better
award.
than Jalen Hurts.
You
We
just
all did.
mentioned another quarterback that we
Yes.
said was better than
But
him.
if you said Joe Burrow should be MVP because his team was always down,
I didn't.
so he was always
I-
throwing the
I
ball.
didn't.
I
I'm
didn't.
just saying you could make that argument
I
if that's
think
the
one of us
argument you're
did.
going to make.
Yeah.
We're now talking about how when someone's playing from behind and stuff like that. But I'm trying to see how many touchdowns.
Because you're talking about stats.
Yeah. I think that it takes some sort of context when you bring up everybody's stats, team, respectfully.
20th ranked in yards, 20th
If
ranked in
that's-
touchdowns, 10th ranked in QBR, 65.6 QBR.
Oh. But what does that mean? You know what quarterback rating is, right?
What's that?
Just
Top
because
10.
he won the Super Bowl.
No, that's not what it is. It's
Nick Foles won
how
a Super Bowl
efficiently
with
does
the
he
same
run his
goddamn-
offense?
with
How
different players,
efficient
mind
is
you,
he?
but
How
it's
efficient
just so
is
funny,
he?
bro. It's like they've
We
never
gotta
seen
read
it
this. We
before.
definitely gotta read
Time
this.
is a flat circle, and y'all just keep getting fooled. Like, turn the tape on, man. If y'all want to
So-
talk, if
Oh,
y'all want to talk,
you're right. You're right. You're right. That's it. We don't watch the tape, guys. We're not watching the all 22 like Ronnie. Ronnie's
I'm not
out here
saying I
getting
am,
ready
but
to
I'm
get
saying
his
we turn
coach
it on,
on
you'll
for us.
find
He's gonna
out real
tell us
quick.
about the
Bro,
X's and O's.
All right,
Here we
bro.
go.
football
Here we
podcast,
go.
but don't talk tape. Makes
I
sense.
didn't say that. I'm not
Can't talk
saying
Here we
about
go.
that.
Let's-
I'm saying
Here we
that
go.
everybody you
we
have
don't know
mentioned.
football because we don't
Ronnie,
break down all 22.
Listen.
Avery got offended by that.
Listen. This is what
No,
I'm
bro,
saying.
like we're just not sitting at home looking at fucking.
You haven't mentioned a
22s
guy.
every
Hold on,
fucking
time out. The last two guys you've mentioned in the last 5 minutes, Lamar Jackson, we said he was better than him. Joe Burrow, we said he was better
I
than
don't
him.
think. I don't
Like
think
what-
Justin
like,
I don't
Herbert.
know what about.
Who's
Justin
the
Herbert-
next guy? Bring up a guy we said that Jalen Hurts was
I
better
just said
than.
Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff. I
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
said
oh, yeah, better
CJ
than-
Stroud. I just named 3 people. What
Justin
are you talking
Herbert.
about?
Justin
Justin
Herbert.
Herbert.
No way.
I also said that. That's 4
No way.
guys that I also named.
Can't buy it. Can't buy it. I just
I got
can't.
Herbert
You
at
leave
6
it up
for
to the
what it's worth.
people. We'll make a fucking
Make a
we'll make a
poll.
Hey,
poll on
where's
it.
Jalen
Brother,
Hurts
Nick
lie?
Foles got a contract after he won the Super Bowl. I'm sure fucking idiot is all gonna believe that Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah,
No
here.
way, bro.
Like,
No
you
way.
just
Well,
told you
we'll
you
clip this.
can't you just
Because
got done saying you could make an argument he's better than Mahomes.
You can.
We'll
Okay.
clip this.
You
We'll
can.
clip
I think
this.
that could.
Okay.
If
I
that,
think
Is
if
Jalen
you
Hurts
make
a
that
top
argument,
5
then every
quarterback?
argument I'm making that all these quarterbacks are better than Hurts,
You can make
you
that
could
argument.
make that argument. 100%. Especially looking at the numbers, especially. And then if you want to talk about the tape and you want to talk about pedigree, no, he don't got a big arm. Yeah, he can run a little bit, but he ain't Lamar fast.
He ain't quick.
Stop it. Stop it.
Lamar's better than him. Period. 100%.
I'm just talking about a high pedigree fast.
We're doing this. We're
That's
doing
all.
this. We're doing this.
Literally. It just
I promise you, Lincoln Riley doesn't have a quarterback starting for him that isn't high pedigree. I ain't seen it yet.
okay.
I haven't seen it yet.
There's
In
part
college,
of the,
pedigree by
that's-
definition.
that's
I
part
haven't
of
seen
the
it yet.
that's part of his pedigree, in my opinion. Playing for a guy like Lincoln Riley, gotta be.
I remember the Eagles questioning if they were even going to give him an extension.
We sent
Jalen Hurts, so they were going to
3
get
of
rid
the
of him.
guys, 3 or 4 of the guys that we've mentioned in this whole entire talk to compare to Jalen Hurts all did play for Lincoln Riley.
He
brought up
question
Caleb
that much.
Williams.
They gave him. What?
I think a
What is it,
coach
40?
only has so much influence
I
on how
know,
good of a
like,
player
that's
it is.
It. I mean,
Lincoln Riley, you're at what is the chances
Is
that
he a god?
he's less likely to coach somebody, or is it more likely that the better quarterbacks in the country are going to go play for Lincoln Riley? I probably would say it's that one.
Right. So you just
I'm
made my
Lincoln
point.
Riley. It's
Jalen
real
Hurts
easy
is
for
the
me to
better
get the best
quarterback.
quarterback type of deal.
yeah,
Like,
with high pedigree.
That's
brother,
exactly right.
when you're playing for Alabama
And he got
and
Jalen
winning the
Hurts.
national championship, yeah, you're going to be a high commodity when you're transferring. Again,
He got
top 10,
benched.
top 12 quarterback.
Oh yeah, no,
Don't
no,
make
no,
me
he's
act like
not.
I'm
Nope,
saying that
no,
you
nope.
He got
Can't talk about
benched.
him getting benched. Nope, can't talk about that.
Why not?
He got
Because
benched.
you were using the same argument, so it's like if that's the case, then Tua Tagovailoa is better, is what I said, which I don't think is true. But if that's the argument, that, like
And again,
We
if
agree.
I was like, man,
Jalen Hurts,
you can't be
Jalen
a
Hurts,
quarterback.
But I think
replaced
Tua
him and
has
won a
pedigree.
championship.
I think every quarterback in the NFL that came from Lincoln Riley has what's defined as pedigree. Kyler Murray had pedigree. Baker Mayfield has
Mayfield was
fucking
cut.
pedigree.
Damn near.
Pedigree
Caleb
versus
Williams.
high pedigree. There's a reason that Jalen Hurts wasn't drafted. There's a reason why a guy like Jordan Love was drafted very high, and a guy like Jalen Hurts falls back.
To the third, was it third round?
Yes, because arm strength,
Yeah.
raw
Sure.
speed.
how he sees
But
the
as
field,
a
decision-making.
collective of a lot of things,
hold on.
like,
Jalen Hurts isn't gonna have 3 guys on him like fucking Herbert and throw a 70-yard bomb because he can't even crow hop into a 70-yard bomb. That's why.
correct. I'll buy it.
You're right.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts is going to stiff arm them and get them off of him and then run for 10 yards.
8. I was gonna say 8.
Yeah, maybe. And for the Eagles, that could win you a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
It did.
Yeah,
like
when you have
it
when
did.
you have that talented of a
Literally
roster,
did.
yeah.
And almost won them a second 2 years ago.
But
They
that
were
doesn't make
one
them-
holding play off.
Almost
What do you
was supposed
mean?
to matter.
Oh yeah,
What do you
almost
mean?
isn't supposed to matter. Almost
It's
isn't
not-
supposed to
you're
matter.
right, it's
You
not.
have to
You're right,
have the
it's not.
hardware.
You're right, it's not. So he did win one Super Bowl with that logic. Yes.
Exactly.
Which is one more than Joe Burrow, one more than Russell Wilson.
You're hurt.
But
One
you're
more
hurt.
than Lamar Jackson.
You're hurt.
Why
One
are
more
you
than
so
Lamar
hurt? You're
Jackson.
arguing
One
the
more
point
than
that
Josh
Josh
Allen.
and worse
Like that-
quarterbacks don't
exact-
have
you
the
see?
hardware. You're
You
arguing
see?
the point that
That's
these
one more than
worse
Bryce
quarterbacks-
Young. One
Yeah,
more
you're right. You're right.
What
One
am I
more.
saying?
Hey, it's one more than Derek
Bro,
Carr.
You're arguing the opposite point when you say that. When you're saying, look at all these quarterbacks that are better than Hurts that don't have a ring. Exactly. That's my point.
brother, I've made the point. I've made the point as to why Jalen Hurts is better. And
Okay, I feel you.
okay, cool.
We'll see.
Move on.
I can't. Definitely something
so-
along the 2026 season. I think 2026. Yeah.
whatever.
Does that loss?
25
Hey,
total.
does that loss hurt Mahomes' legacy?
No.
Why not?
I seen a lot
Yeah,
of.
wait,
I seen a
there's
lot.
There's still
I seen a lot
there's
of
still
chatter
so
about.
few-
Oh no,
there's
see,
still
Tom Brady's
almost
the
no one-
best. It's not even
there's
close.
still
Like,
almost
bro,
no
what?
one alive who's going to do what Patrick Mahomes has already done. So I'll say no.
I don't think there's anybody
You know
alive
what I mean?
that
Like
has
there's almost no one alive.
done what he did ever to this point. Like
Patrick
there's nobody
Mahomes has
Yeah.
started.
I mean, he
7
he
years.
picked a real weird time to have the worst game of his fucking career, but he didn't have a ton of help from his fucking cast.
I just
That's
like to
for
say
damn
this.
sure.
I believe the KC mob probably had Patrick Mahomes' housekeeper, whoever watches his house when he's not home, had them hanging over a vat of acid and said, if you don't lose, we will drown this person in this acid.
No,
We can't say it was Mahomes Sr. because he was down there trying to fight John Rocker and shit.
Yeah.
We
I
can't
guess that
say
John Rocker's a pretty
I tell you
shitty
what,
guy,
man.
too. So just 2 shitty guys.
Does
Hey,
this
hey,
affect
John
Mahomes'
Rocker is
legacy?
Kenny fucking
Mahomes has
Powers.
been in the AFC Championship or the Super Bowl every year since he's been a starter.
exactly. That's what
So-
I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's,
And
There's no
the
type
talk-
of
yeah, that's what I
legacy
mean.
in
This
that.
I don't think this hurts his legacy.
the talk.
I mean, you want to
that-
compare him to Tom Brady, then fuck it. But if you're even comparing him, it's like that's how good his legacy.
and
He's still
been in
playing
the
football. We
league.
should
I
compare him
say
to
it's
Tom
pretty
Brady
well
when he's done
intact.
playing football.
Yes,
When he's done playing football, we'll compare him.
exactly.
Yeah,
I just think
Yeah,
I just think it's wild work the amount of talk that I see, especially on
Insane.
Twitter, bro. They're like, "Oh, yep, TB12."
but that's the comparison.
It's
That's
like,
the
bro,
only
what?
way
It's
you can call
casual
it wild
football.
But
work
again,
because they're
recency
saying
bias. 2 months ago, Coach Tomlin was Coach of the Year. Now the Roonies should sell the team, bro.
And
Jalen
fire
Hurts
him.
could barely pass for 200 yards. Dan Orlovsky, all of them film breakdowns on how this motherfucker literally has trouble throwing outside the numbers, doesn't have the arm shot. Now he's a top 5 quarterback. Unbelievable how that works,
I
man.
think he
Patrick
is.
Mahomes' legacy is in ruin right now, guys.
No, hell no. I don't agree
Yeah, I don't
with
think
that
any
at
of us
all.
think it
I
is.
know, I'm just saying, man. That's the recency bias.
I don't fuck
just
with
be a
them. That's
little
why
crazy.
we do this.
For sure, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to that outside noise. I mean,
And
I
we
see
do have
it.
to call out the clown boy who put the sign up for the sell the team Roonies.
Yeah.
Like, you want to come at Coach Tomlin? All right, go ahead. They came for Bill Cowher too.
Bro, listen, it's the most.
that's like
it's
sacrilegious.
the most disgraceful thing to be a supporter of that organization and say things like that. The only
Yes.
thing that makes sense is that dude is in the business of gaining clicks.
You guys don't know how lucky you are,
and
man.
views, clicks and views. That's all that dude looks for. And saying things like that
Right,
and
right.
doing things like that, that's all it does. He doesn't care. Positive,
We
negative.
got our star
publicity
quarterback
is publicity.
calling our
And
front
that's
office
all he
out.
does.
wrong Pittsburgh owner to sell the team. Right
One.
city, wrong
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
The problem is he saw somebody
owner.
else do this, and now he thinks he's like some sort of pioneer.
Right.
Bro, there's 40 grand in a
Gross.
GoFundMe for all that. So I don't know. I 100% don't think that hurts Patrick Mahomes' legacy at all. And
Nah, not at all.
people that say it does,
He's
are,
already done way too much. I mean, he could really suck.
No, that's why I said the worst thing I could say.
He could
is,
suck bad for like 4 straight years and be first ballot.
Oh yeah, no. If his
It
career
has to
ends
be.
today, he's first ballot. But the thing is, though, is like that's
He
why
could
I said
not
the
go.
one bad takeaway.
He could not go to an AFC championship for 5 years, and then go do it 3 or 4 more times, and still we're talking about GOAT stuff. No,
Listen,
Yeah.
people. I don't think people really realize how hard it is to just get to an AFC championship, let alone the Super Bowl. There's teams that haven't even got past the
it's
first round of the fucking
unfathomable.
playoffs in years, like 20,
That's why,
30
I don't know if
years.
y'all seen there was a meme that, or not a meme, I guess, but it was Bussin' with the Boys posted a picture of Lamar dapping up fucking Josh Allen and said, "Do you think that both of these quarterbacks will win a Super Bowl in their career?" And I said, "Yes, I think they
Yeah, I
both.
think so too.
that's not a reach,
I think they both will."
bro. It's a.
No, I think
it's
so
a
too. I honestly think that the Chiefs are hella beatable.
But
I
look at
honestly
how
think
close
because-
both of those guys have gotten so many times already. It's like it's that hard to get over that fucking.
bro, because
Look
they
what
like
Lamar
to make
Jackson
this
did
tight.
this year, and it wasn't enough. Look what the fuck he did this year, and it wasn't enough. Like
Yeah, it was
crazy,
to get.
crazy what Lamar Jackson did this year. Look what Joe Burrow did this year. They were fucking barely 500.
Bro, it just solidified.
It just takes so many moving
It
parts
takes so
to
much.
be so fucking good.
It just solidified.
Everything has to work. Everybody has to stay
So-
healthy. It's unfucking believable.
As much
Look
as
at
I
the
hate the
Lions,
Chiefs,
they died. Their whole
as much
team
as I hate the
died. They were
Chiefs
supposed
and
to be in the Super
everybody-
Bowl.
No, for sure.
Like, do the Eagles even make it to the Super Bowl if the Lions stay healthy? I don't think so. But they didn't.
No.
Like, more shit went right for the Eagles this year.
Yeah,
as much as I hate the Chiefs, and Chiefs Kingdom can go fucking sit on a fat one, to be honest, it's a severe accomplishment to just make AFC Super Bowl, AFC Super Bowl, Super Bowl, AFC Super Bowl,
yeah,
Super Bowl.
literally.
That kind of
That's
success,
profound.
those fans don't fucking know how spoiled they are.
No,
and
they
it's-
do. They
it
do.
shows
they
so
do.
fucking much.
They do. Because that place
The
didn't look
older
like
ones
that
do.
5
The
or
older
6,
ones do.
8 years ago,
The
10
older
years
ones
ago,
Sucked for a
before he.
long time. The Chiefs
Yeah.
used to suck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Chiefs used to be bad.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, they had Tony G though. Shit.
No, but it was just like a
That's
Joe Thomas
it. They weren't touching no
Yeah.
fucking championship games ever.
Yeah,
They weren't winning the fucking division
I know.
No, for sure. They.
with fucking Peyton Manning and the Broncos.
That's
Mahomes turned that whole organization around. That's what a fucking top 5 guy does to you.
Nah, I was
And
gonna
Andy
say-
Reid.
when,
you guys
where
think
was
that
Mahomes
Mahomes-
drafted?
And not give Andy Reid enough credit.
Where was Mahomes
Wait, hold on, when
drafted?
do you-
Hold on. When was Mahomes
10.
drafted?
Drafted at
20.
10.
2018 or something like that.
The Bengals drafted John Ross.
He was
before Patrick
17.
Mahomes.
Mahomes was 17. Allen was 18.
John
Yeah,
Ross.
I was gonna say though is that do you guys think he'll ever have a season as good as his first one starting? 5K
Who?
yards, 50 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
No.
that's also a time when he's in a rookie contract, and there's
I think
some
he's getting
things that
older.
are-
He's becoming a dad. I think it's going to get
there's
worse.
some
Yo,
things.
how about the back-to-back MVPs have thrown a total of like 50 touchdowns or something? Peyton Manning in that 1 year threw 55 touchdowns.
So did Tom Brady. He threw 50 in a year.
I think
Hey,
he threw 55.
And no, hang on. Give me this one. Hang on a second. Give me this one. And what happened at the end of that year, Ronnie? When Peyton
Yeah,
Manning
yeah.
threw those 55
Absolute
touchdowns.
smoke, bro.
43
All right,
to 8.
But
That's
another
what
good
happened.
example.
43 to 8.
So listen. If we're gonna
Yeah.
solidify,
The only ring.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's even close. But obviously, the Chiefs are a dynasty. What's Philly?
Yeah.
What's what?
What's Philly doing?
That's here's the thing. So I was at a Super Bowl. Party Sunday. Mostly Eagles fans. More than one of them said after that game, they said, "Here comes our three-peat." And I said, "Let's just calm down and
Let's
just
take a breath.
this moment, dude, and just take in what's happening right now
Take a
because
breath,
the
bro.
three-peat has never happened."
Let's
And the
take a
Lions
breath.
had to die
calling
for y'all to
people
make it here. The Lions
Let's
had
stop
to
calling people
die
goats.
for
Let's
y'all
stop
to
fucking
make it.
saying 3-peat. Please, for the love of God. You're not allowed to say that shit unless you win 2. You're not allowed to say GOAT unless you're the greatest of all fucking time. Tom Brady, Wayne Gretzky, type B.
What do you think? Philly's a dynasty, Avery, or what?
They could
Current
be.
roster
No doubt they could be,
structure,
but it's
quarterbacks locked up
they
long
have one ring
term.
right now.
Yeah, it's kind of looking like they got all
It's
the
just,
pieces
but
for
it's
it.
like we said, dude. But they have all those pieces have to fucking stay. They all have to stay healthy. The fucking coaches have to stick around.
Can't
Like
have
you got to
can't
keep
have
your
res-
O line coach. You got to keep your O line coach and pay him like he's fucking Bill Belichick. You got to hang on to Vic Fangio.
They just
You know what I
lost.
mean?
Their O
Like,
line,
it's
their
so
O
hard.
line coach has been there for
Kellen
14
Moore's
years.
already in fucking New Orleans.
That they've had.
How
they've
many?
had a
Hold on.
different
How many
OC.
offensive
They've had a different
coordinators?
OC. Yeah, they've had a different OC every year. Jalen Hurts has been in the fucking league. That's nothing new.
You got to keep
They've had
Big
the same-
Dom.
This is the first
They've
time
had the
Jalen Hurts
same-
has the number one ranked defense in the NFL.
They've had the same offensive line coach for the last 14 years.
This is the first time Jalen Hurts had a 2,000-yard rusher behind him.
Yeah, bro. You know what you're gonna do with the number one defense in a 2K rusher? That is crazy.
It's insane, bro.
That's so wild.
You could throw 10
That's
touchdowns, 10
transparent.
picks.
With AJ Brown
You
and a
could throw
Heisman
18
winner
and
wide
5,
receiver on
too.
the other side of him. Dallas.
And they traded for Jahan Dotson in Dallas. And they have Dallas.
Where would you rank their O line? Oh, top 5. Oh, wow. Sounds like a
Top 5. They're number 1. They have the number 1 ranked offensive line.
Yeah.
I don't know a better offensive line. Name a better offensive line. Name a better defensive line.
There's a argument. There's not a better defensive line. There's an argument.
but-
Name a better secondary at the moment.
There's.
I think you could argue. You could argue the secondary. I'll give you
We
that.
could argue the secondary, and we
Young
could argue
man.
the O line. I mean, Detroit's O line
But-
is not a slouch group.
Detroit's
Let's
O-line
be
is
real.
good.
Yeah.
Who's?
Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how old's Dan
Detroit
Skipper?
had.
But that's another good
Dan
example
Skipper's not
of
even a
why
starter.
Looks so good.
Dan Skipper's not even a starter.
No, he doesn't start.
He
love
does.
him.
He
Cool,
does
bro.
on injury. He does when the whole fucking 5
They,
offensive linemen
they got
are hurt.
Zettler too, I think,
Yeah,
right?
and Ragaro.
Yeah, they got a good squad.
Frank Ragnow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But are you taking
and they
Cam Jurgens or
still,
Ragnarok?
like,
Who?
Cam Jurgens or Ragnarok?
Frank Ragnow.
Over Cam Jurgens?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Okay.
I would have to.
All right. What
Frank
about Jordan
Ragnow's
Mailata?
Cam Jurgens is only, and shout out to Cam Jurgens, played great, especially. in
Let's
the
just
place of
go
fucking
through the
another
line and
first
tell me
ballot
which one
guy.
you'd rather have. I'm just curious. Just go through the line and tell me which one you'd rather have. Start from, I don't know, the tackle, Landon or what is his name, Jordan Mailata on the left, versus who's the Lions left tackle?
Mylota didn't.
Does
even-
anybody know?
Mylota hadn't
Anybody
even
know?
played.
Penny Sewell, right
but-
tackle. Or
Yeah,
Penny
left?
Sewell?
left. Yeah.
Right.
Sewell's their right tackle.
Penny
So
Sewell.
who's
Oh,
their left tackle?
Sewell's right.
Sewell's their
Yeah.
right tackle.
Who's their left tackle?
That I'm already taking Mailata. So
Yeah,
already
I'll
taking
fucking take
Mailata.
my lot. I can't even. take
Taylor Decker.
Oh yeah.
Taylor
yeah,
Decker.
tough.
Yeah, no, I'll take my lot anyway.
I'm still taking Mailata.
Yeah.
And then you got what's his name, big boy Mekhi Becton, or who's the left guard?
Left guard for the Eagles is Landon Dickerson. The left guard for the Detroit Lions is Graham Glasgow.
I'm taking
He's good, but Dickerson.
I'm taking Landon Dickerson.
Yeah.
So
And
Cam
then
Jurgens.
The right side of the line is going to be the
Probably
Lions.
Dickerson, but they're these. That's what I mean. These guys are close.
Yeah, you're taking Sewell over. You're taking Sewell
Even
over,
with Lane Johnson being the best offensive line in the league,
Yes.
Sewell is probably.
You're
number
taking
2,
Sewell
which
over
makes it
Lane?
crazy.
Yeah.
No.
I think
I'm saying
think
Lane
you could
Johnson
argue
is
for
number
I think
one.
you could argue
Sewell
that.
is legit the second best offensive lineman in the league. That's why it makes it tough.
You can cancel those out. They're 1 and 2.
Yeah. Kevin Ziegler over Mekhi Becton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sure.
And then Frank Ragnow over Cam Jurgens.
I think that could go either way
Yeah.
too. It's just how you see it.
Ragrau is a dog.
Yeah, that's a but here, listen. All Riley said was there's a debate to be had.
Sure, definitely.
I
Sure,
don't think
definitely.
That's crazy.
Sure, definitely. I just
And
wanted to go
honestly-
through.
But they're
through-
literally
honestly,
1A, 1B.
You can debate
I
their
literally just
secondary.
went 1A, 1B.
When their secondary is healthy, their
I wasn't
secondary
trying to
is
argue. I just wanted
know.
to see where we were at.
Yeah.
their secondary is debatably better than the Eagles when healthy too. Brian
Leon
Branch and
Mitchell
Kirby
over-
Joseph. Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, the best safety combo in the league.
I'll take both of
There
them.
is no debating that.
That's true.
And if we're gonna talk
Yeah.
about health, I mean, who's the choice interior D lineman right now?
Carlton Davis, and Terrion Arnold are their starting corners.
I'm taking Quinion over both
Yeah,
of
I'm
them.
taking Quinion and Slay over that though. And then it
Probably,
leaves slot.
Probably.
People are-
Probably.
I'd take
I take
Arnold
Philly's
as a
corners
dog, though.
and
Arian Arnold's
Detroit's
a dog.
safeties. Philly's
think-
corners
I'll
and
give
Detroit's
secondary.
safeties.
I'll give it their secondary over them. But
Ifatu Melifonwu was their starting safety that
He's not
Brian
bad.
Branch had to replace.
Bonfu was.
Yes,
He was a
yes,
first-round pick years
that's
ago.
what I'm saying. Like
Freak.
Brian Branch is supposed to be their nickel. Amik Robertson was
Alex
their nickel.
Anzalone is so good, dude.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's
Anzalone
better
is
than
so
Zach
good.
Bond.
Jack
yeah,
Campbell.
Zach Bond.
No, probably not. But they're close.
Jack
That's what I mean.
Campbell.
They're
Jack
close.
Campbell, though. Jack Campbell, though. Yeah.
He's a dog. He's
Malcolm
What is-
Rodriguez.
Philly's
Malcolm
Philly's
Rodriguez.
D line
but
is
that's why I think
way
these
better
teams-
than
But bro,
Detroit's
if you
D-line.
win, but see, this is where I think you guys are missing the mark because I think you could move on and compare these teams at
But
quarterback
hear me out.
too.
You
Two
guys-
teams that don't have
This-
great quarterbacks who are getting elevated by all the playmakers around them.
Let me say, this brings me back to the dynasty
System
talk.
guys. System
They're going to
guys.
have to get through this
Right?
Detroit team that has a very similar roster to them. They have a backfield that's electric. They got a very good offensive line. They got deep threats on the outside. They got good receiver in Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Then
Sure hands all day.
they got a good
Sam
defense.
Laporta's a
Jameson
dog.
Williams.
Dallas Goedert's a dog. I'm telling you,
like
it's going to be
it's
hard
a mirror
for
match.
people to three-peat. They got to go win 2 first.
It's a mirror match. That's all.
It's a
that's
hell.
what it
It's
is.
a
I
game.
agree.
It's a
Hell of a
league
mirror
and a
match.
game of attrition, and it's who
Yeah.
can stay the healthiest the longest between those two teams
Yeah,
over the next two
exactly.
and
listen,
listen,
and
4
that-
years in the NFL.
And that
Brings us to
perfectly brings up our final topic of who are our way too early Super Bowl picks for next year, and then we'll close it out.
I'm going first.
I got mine.
I'm going
Good.
first. I'm going first. I'm applying Ronnie's logic.
We getting another Dunbar tweet?
I'm betting behind Mahomes.
Book it.
I'm betting behind Mahomes again. Okay, right?
Well,
And
pick your teams.
the Chiefs and whew,
You said you knew.
bro, I'm just stuck.
I got mine. Easy.
go ahead, Brittle.
Chiefs and the Lions, bro.
See-
I gotta say it with the duo. In
You got the
backfield.
Chiefs. You got the Chiefs and the Lions. Who wins?
Lions.
Okay. Who's next?
Go ahead, Josh. You got yours already.
Bengals and Lions. Lions win.
Motherfucker.
Yours could be the same.
That was, yeah. I had Bengals Lions too.
Bengals.
Not allowed. Nope, not allowed. You're a copier.
No, he can do Bengals win.
I'm just.
Well, yeah, I
kidding.
do Bengals win, obviously.
I'm just kidding, dude.
Clear.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, there you go.
I'm allowed to do that.
Then
though.
we can have a real
allowed.
one.
This is the only time as a Bengals fan I've been allowed to say that I have a chance of winning the Super Bowl every year.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's 32 teams. They all got a chance.
I got
look
him there.
I got
Say it, Avery. I want to hear
Look
you
at the
say
Washington Redskins.
Who?
The Commanders. Don't be racist.
Yeah,
The
I was about to say,
Commanders.
who?
Do not
Hey,
be racist.
actually,
We will get demonetized.
we can talk about it. The Indians want Redskins to come back.
They did.
Yeah.
They're trying to fight for
All right.
it.
Who are the Super Bowl
Go,
teams?
Ronnie.
We're getting off
You
track.
want to go last or you want me to go last?
Who did Avery? Who'd you say?
He didn't.
I didn't yet.
Pick-
That's what I was
pick
saying.
you.
You want to go or you want me to go?
That's right. Thought I was waiting. Yeah, I'm actually gonna just go a different route. I wanted to go Bills, but I'm gonna actually do something different just for the fuck of it. I'm gonna bet on my dog. Texans versus Lions. Lions win.
Lions are favored out of the AFC. Hard.
Hell yeah.
body.
Yeah, where you at? Where you at here, Avery?
Ravens
God, I love
commies.
Simpsons so much, bro.
Ravens command.
Ravens commies. Who wins?
Holy shit! Help me! No, man.
The power went out.
Ravens commies. Who wins?
Help! He's murdering me, please.
Damn, you can't see shit.
Please.
Who wins? Say the Ravens. Say the Ravens. Say
Oh,
Lamar
it's
got
fun.
better, gets better this year than he did last year.
He doesn't even have
Yeah,
to
bro.
though.
It's not. It's not on Lamar anymore. It's not on Lamar anymore, guys. It's on the people
no.
around him
Turn it
to
up.
Did your
make
power go
play.
out?
Oh yeah, it looks like it's back on too. Wow.
Dude, he tried to murder me in the dark. You guys didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ravens commies. Lamar's gonna get it done. The people around Lamar
I
will
was
get it
thinking
done.
Commanders too, but their
Yeah,
team.
that's
I-
not
Hey, you know what,
crazy.
dude? I like that, but fuck Baltimore.
Agreed.
I mean,
Agreed.
hey, Ronnie the
I think
Ravens
we-
fan.
Gunner,
Hopefully,
through this episode,
hopefully-
I'm glad we finally found some common ground. I like it.
Also, hey, I appreciate y'all for not saying the Niners. Thank you.
Oh,
They're never.
'Cause they're
not
all
going
done being good.
I'll say this. I will
Nope.
say this. I saw a projected trade where the Jags send the number 5 pick outright
Yeah.
for Debo Samuel, and that would be
Whoa.
the most Jaguars thing.
They got
to
to trade
do.
first round picks. They got to trade
Might
as well
Debo and
relocate,
swap
send their-
first round picks.
They
11
might as
for
well
5.
throw their company in the trash.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, not like Brittle
11
said.
for
This is
5 and Debo Samuel. They're done. I
Did
promise
Debo-
you they're
the
done.
same
They're going to have to
Debo
pay Brock
Samuel-
Purdy $1 billion.
All
It's
year?
done. It's done.
no.
They're
This is
done.
the same
They're
Debo
done. They
Samuel
couldn't
that
get it
I
done.
said the 49ers paid $22 million a year to be a fucking running back.
When he comes up
They're
on
done.
the depth
They're
chart,
done.
it just says ATH for athlete.
Bro, this is not high
Listen,
school. This is
the
not
Niners
high
are done
school. We
Because
cannot
they
do that
can't
shit
afford their
no
fucking
more.
team.
I
Matt
have-
Stafford is 48
Bro,
years
he
old.
runs the jet
He's
toss,
done.
bro.
Nah, hey, Brittle, hold up. Hold your thought, Brittle. I have a buddy. We were talking today
Ain't a
about
thought.
Debo Samuel. And he goes, Debo Samuel's a fucking wingback in the wing tee. I'm sorry, Brittle.
We're back. We are back.
Oh, hey.
Some turmoil in between, but we are back on top
Hold
of the
up,
West.
hold up, Riley. Hold up,
promise.
Riley. Hold up, Riley. So, because he won, Riley gets to go, what was it, 3 or 5 minutes uninterrupted.
I don't care. Y'all pick.
Can I ask one thing, Avery, to you before we do this? Just before, it's real quick. Do the Panthers make the playoffs this year now that Bryce Young is established as the starter? He's the guy. Do they make the playoffs this upcoming year? They almost beat the Eagles. I'm just saying.
We almost beat the Eagles, and we almost beat the Chiefs.
Yeah. But
Yeah, in like back-to-back
So-
weeks.
In back-to-back
The
weeks.
division's
So,
bad.
Book it now. Are the Carolina Panthers going to the playoffs next year?
Carolina Panthers. Well, what did it be? Hammer.
Bro, but the
Hammer.
division, the division's trash. That division's trash.
All I
Yeah,
gotta
they're-
do is
they're
go
in a
9 and
horrible
8, and I
division.
win the division. I go
Yeah.
9 and 8, I win the division.
Tampa Bay, New Orleans,
Probably.
Atlanta, and
hey,
Carolina.
Michael Penix might put his penis on everybody.
Whoa.
We beat them. We beat them to knock them out. We beat them
That's
last
true,
game of
that's
the
true,
season.
yeah. That's
They had
true.
a chance. They had a chance to be in the
When
playoffs.
I was making the list, Avery, of the top throws of the year, Michael Penix, I actually had at like 6 or
That was
7.
a crazy throw.
He had to throw on the sidelines. I don't know if you remember. It was
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, no, Penny's got a long career in front of him.
All right.
My turn.
So we're gonna let.
Yeah,
we're gonna
no,
let-
go uninterrupted.
Yeah.
Hey, do us all a favor, Riley. Go uninterrupted and then close the show. And then we're all done talking. Go ahead.
This is
It's
gonna.
up
Do what
there.
you got to do.
Your 5 minutes is starting. Here in a
Okay.
second.
I don't
Here,
care.
I'll,
And
I'll,
close the
I'll
show when
restart
you're
it.
done.
Okay.
So,
I will restart it.
all right. So I'm gonna start with Avery. Okay, I'm starting with Avery. The number one thing I have to say to you, I already said in the group chat. The only thing that's won in North Carolina is the most recent win in the state of North Carolina is the UNC Tar Heels' last national championship in basketball. Okay, and that is bad. I mean, you seen them play recently? They're atrocious. The East Carolina Pirates have the same record. It's amazing. And that's the last success that state has had. Okay? Avery, done. Kubiak was drawn to Seattle because of Geno Smith. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready, Josh. he was that brought him into the organ. He said, "Oh, I can't wait. Gino's my quarterback. I can't wait." Just keep that in mind for the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, right? At least. I mean, he's not just going to be one and done after this contract. No. I mean, not when your OC's like, "Oh, thank God we've got this guy, Geno Smith." I mean, that'd be like Arthur Smith showing up and be like, "Oh, thank God we got Russell Wilson, for Christ's sake." You know? Like, geez, oh man. That's just an atrocious take. It's got to be. And Gunner, for the love of God, if I have to hear about the fucking Bengals in a game they didn't play, like the Super Bowl this year, I might go play in traffic a little bit more than I already do. You know what I'm saying? Because holy moly, you absolutely have a chance at a Super Bowl. But boy, this is a team sport, and you need a whole lot more than just a quarterback. And I think it starts a lot with guys not stepping out of their zone and asking for contracts. Jamar Chase, "Hey, see, it was supposed to be uninterrupted. You're lucky your boy muted you, or I would have started it all over from the top." Look at him. He just couldn't handle it. He just couldn't take it. He just couldn't. Oh, we got a chance. Oh, we got a chance. Boy, 32 of them things got a chance. Derek Carr had a chance last year. No? And Ronnie, if you back the Steelers' offensive line that had an average rank of 59 and tell me that wasn't part of the fucking problem, buddy, we might have to fucking arm wrestle or something at this point, because holy moly. We're talking about the best teams in the league and how great their offensive lines are, and oh no, average 60 across the board. It's not there. They're not a problem. They're great. It wasn't them. It wasn't them. It had nothing to do with them. But nonetheless, I'm readying myself to be a double champ, because we're gonna run this back for the college basketball tournament, and we'll see. Okay, we got to. I mean, we did it last year. I do believe, for some reason it's not in my app anymore, but I do believe we all picked the Oregon Ducks to win the national championship in football, but it was just the three of us that did it, me, Avery, and Josh, and I think I was the winner of that one, but I don't have that on my phone. It disappeared. So I could already be a double champ, Conor McGregor style. I could not, but I'm going to end this with a big shout out to Sport Sawyer in the Washington Pan Pack 2011 season. Homecoming jerseys. Still fits. Little snug for sure. But nonetheless, I had a great season. This is the end of Steel Pirate Media Season 1. And we'll be back in a few weeks. 1, most 2, maybe. We'll see you guys. Peace.
Look, you Dunbar, you're going down.